Good morning everyone, it's Rachel here and it is so much fun today. Whatever Wednesday, I love that. So look at this mess. This is me. Lately at night, because my stitchiness has been ignited by when I was in Australia. So at night I've just been stitching random things. So just, while I'm watching the TV. So I'll share some of that with you. I'm just tidying up my mess so we can do something. I should have done it before, but that would not be me. For me to be organized before I start a video, well, that's not normal. Okay, so I moved these things. I had these things pulled out. I'll show you why in a sec. And a bit of lace. My original needle book. Well, not my original. Was this my original or was my other one the original? I can't remember. The little one. Where's my little one gone? Oh gosh, the poor thing. It's gone into no man's land. What is this pile of stuff? Oh, look at this that I made. I forgot about that. There's another ink. I didn't know whether I was going to put that on the spine of a journal like that, which would be really pretty. And that's a lovely, I sold packs of that. I'll do some more. It's just a lovely textural woolly thing, and it's nice fabric to be able to stitch through. So I like all the textures, but this could also, even though that's sideways, this could also become, I think I'd have that at the front. This could become a needlebook. Or no, when I'm not calling them needlebooks, fabric book, because they're a bit more junk generally. This is my needlebook that I originally made with the vintage linens, and I did put pockets everywhere, and I made these like 6 or 7 years ago. Really long time. They're on, I think I've got quite a few photographs on Instagram, but you'd have to scroll down quite a long way to find them because it was years ago. Now this, I have not progressed, guys, because I got sidetracked by all the other things. So we'll have a look at those first. But I thought, you know what's going to happen here for the moment. And so I thought I might start doing a bit of this today. And we'll do that in a second. So this is my open sleeve, like jujus. That's what Sass and I call in their open envelopes or sleeves, and they are fantastic because they just slide into your handbag, your big handbag, not a little one. Okay, now I'm drinking my smoothie, so forgive me. In my video, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, I did show that I had tidied up. This is my box where I keep little bits of and pieces of fabrics for that doesn't go in there, that goes in here, for just using when I'm also making journaling sort of stuff, like to put on tags and things like that. And so I tidied them all up. I've got laces, little scraps of fabric, sort of embellishing sort of things, and then these are strips really for tag toppers. And then I had my bigger pieces, and I sort of just decided to just random big pieces that I decided to keep here. Not that piece, I just chucked that there yesterday because that's what happens. So these all just sit here and I can pull from them and do things. Oh, here's some embellishments that I found flying around that needed to go in the embellishment bag. And what I did find in there actually was this that I love. We probably need to do some more of these. Put your hand up if you'd like to do some more of those. And I think there was another one in here, but am I finding it now? No, I'm not. Okay. Well, there's one in there. I found that. That's really good. I'll keep that out. Some painted fabrics and just all kinds of, lots of sort of hempy sort of bits. And that one I used for something else. So now this fabric, I'm hoping to have it back in stock today or tomorrow. They've shipped my order finally. It took them forever. They must have had a backlog of orders. So yeah, that's being shipped. So when I'll put it back in when it's in stock. So what I did, why I showed you that was I made these from the mess that was in that box. I made that. It's all being canthered. It's going to get a bit of embroidery stitches, but yep, that was made from that. I think this was. I'll show you that in a second. I've made another needlebook. It needs one more thing on it. This, I'm canthering this at the moment. I did that from that box. All on Steffi's grandparents' blankets. I did this one from the box, and that's just on a piece of hemp. Isn't it cute? They're going to become things. And I did this one from the box. So these are like my little scrappy projects. So I haven't decided they can go into the to be completed box. I kept out that one there because that will go inside one of these somewhere. Let's see which one it fits the best. It could go in that one. Should probably put it in at the front. Not that one. Probably going to fit in this one better. So I could put it there, and then I'm going to have something overlapping there. So yeah, it might go in there, in that one. Okay, good. So that's what I've been doing from that, and that's what's distracted me from this and another project that I'm not sharing yet. And then I did another one with my soft blues linen. I added that. It needs a tie on it, but isn't this cute? This was a fabric I got from the Linen Garden years ago. I got a pack, she had a pack of her flowers and like floral fabrics, and it was just scraps. And most of them I liked. And so it was only one edge had like cut off flowers on it, which is fine. And I quite liked it. And then I added one of my ephemera pieces. And so, yeah, I just had fun with it and just used random things. Again, I think I used a lot of stuff that was in my drawer. Obviously not the doily, obviously that's a pocket. Put little tabs because I'm doing mine more like journals, but they're fabric. So there's a big pocket there. Flip up. And I love that stain. I got that in France and I just added that. I just loved the look of all of that. Put that there. Pocket. Bit of script. I don't think I wanted to put anything more there. Another little pocket there, and I just added some leaves because I just like the colors. There's a pocket there, and then that's not a pocket. I just stitched that down. I'm going to put something here, but I'm not sure what yet. So, and then that one will be finished. So I love making these fabric books. Right, and they don't have to be. They can be like a needle book, but you can put in papers. So look at this. This one needs to be ironed out. I probably glue some paper on that side and flatten it out, but you can put things in there, make little booklets and stuff. In fact, we might do something like that. Now, I have been asked to do tutorials. I'm not ready to do that with this because it's a really long process. So I'm having a think about that. Right. Now, let's get back to this one. And not that side. It's going to be gorgeous. I'm going to finish that. I'm going to pick up this color a bit with some, not that color, but something, because I feel like then it will balance it better. And over here, I wanted to start playing around with that. And I brought in, I thought I brought it in. Oh, I couldn't grab it. Just a minute. I'm just going to go and grab my threads. Good thing I didn't have to go very far, guys. So I thought I had brought this in, but then I thought, oh, it's all going. I'm not going to be able to pick it up with everything else in my hand. So this is, someone asked me to share it. This is a pouch made with a cantha quilt, an Indian cantha quilt. Isn't it lovely? All the different color stitching. So there's a thought. And I bought it in France. And I just like the size of it, and it's just exploding with threads at the moment because I need to put them away. Okay, I want to find some greens. I'm wondering, where's my other thread box? Everything is, oh, that's nice. Is that too bright? That's too bright. I'm wondering, I want a variegated thread. I wanted to see what I had in here that I bought from Roberta DeMarchi. If I had something, oh, I should show it to you. See, I like that one. It's very pale though. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, let's see. That That one's going to be good, but it's going to really blend in. So I don't know if I'm going to use that one after all of that. I got this piece from somewhere. That's very pale again. So you can play it safe and do similar colour. That's dark. Oh, I like that colour. Maybe a bit of this and a bit of that. Okay, let's see. So these are leftover bits of gumnut yarns. This one's called Blossom. Oh, they're both called Blossom. That one's 677, but they're probably, you know, they're going dye lots, so it won't be the same 643. But Gumnuts is an Australian brand, so there's really no point in me telling. Well, I do have my Aussie friends watching, but for anyone else, I don't know if you can get them overseas. Okay, so let's take, I probably need to wind these on to a little thing. And I need to find a needle. There's all pins there, but no, that's not the right needle. I need, and there's a few blunt ones here. That's a sharp one. There we go. And I might do another one. Is that one sharp? Yes. Okay, we'll do 2 of those. Needle threader. Oh, I have one in my, attached to my needle book. So we'll just open that up. So I might start with the light and then come in with the dark. Might thread up 2. And I think I may do a little bit here and there on that one. And then next week I'll probably do something else. And I'll just update you on this one if when I finish it. I will finish it, but I don't know when. I'm going to thread up another one, I said. So how is everyone today? I hope you're well. Just fun to have lots of different things on the go, and I really do actually need to do some work on my Roxy's Journal of Stitchery as well, because otherwise I won't be ready for, I can't get my knot, I won't be ready for next week, for Sunday, not next week. Okay, so I think I'm just going to do a little center one and then just do either side. One there. It's just going to give it a little bit of texture. And I may not come right into the bottom of it because I think I'll do the darker colour. We'll just see how it goes. I'm liking this so far. Well, I've only done one leaf, so that's easy, isn't it? Just jump around. I am getting a slight variation in colour here because it's only faint, but you probably can't see it. Okay, I need to put a little bit of one little colour there. Okay. It's kind of blurry, so it's kind of, because it's on linen too, and it was quite a pale, it's an old image from, I can't remember if it was from the 14 or 1500s, and it is very faded as it is, so it could even be 1300s. Yeah, I'm just jumping across here and there. I may not even actually do those bits. I'll do a little bit. Like, you can choose not to do all of it. Okay. Well, at least I brought scissors in. Although I probably could have found another pair of scissors, but I don't have to rummage for them. I didn't mean to do that. But I do want to try a bit of this colour. So I'm not quite sure I'm thinking about what's next. I'm kind of thinking, how far do I go sort of with this? Like, how do I want to go down into there? I don't know. So I just start with the leaves and then see if I want to do more. And then the stem goes down there. The trunk. It's a tree. It's not a stem. It'll probably be one of those situations where I need to sort of step away a little bit and have a think about it. I probably need to get a new. I'm starting to like it. The different shades of greens. I may even find a slightly darker shade to do the more branchy trunky sort of bits. It's very subtle. I don't know if you can see it, but I am liking that. I'll continue doing that there. I think I'll do all those leaves first and then decide if I want to maybe just have a little bit. And I'll do a little bit over here just to define that a bit more. So let's just do a tiny bit more over here. Right, we'll do these as well. I can see these ones. I locked myself out today. I had to ring poor Maria. I'm like, Maria, can you come and, or can I come and get the keys? And she said, oh, I'm in my pajamas and you can come now. And I said, oh, I'm just going to go to the post office. Oh my goodness, my girl has gone. I'll tell you about that in a sec. And so I said, oh, well, I'll just go to the post office and then come. And she said, oh, okay, I'll bring them to the post office. And then she decided she was going up to her parents, the parents' home. They're not there, of course, there anymore, but she was going up there because it's foggy down here. She was going up to see if there was sunshine up there because it's a bit higher up. And that leaf I was going to say flower, it's half dark and half light. I can just make out, so I'm going to do half light, and hopefully I remember to come back and do it half dark. Yes, so my the girl, who's super fast at typing in all the stuff that they have to type in for the parcels, she did a what do you call it in English? They call them a concorso here, like you go in for a test, and she won it, and so she's moved down to head office, so I don't think she's dealing with the public anymore. And she's left us, and there's a young gentleman who really he's got potential, depends on his attitude, because a lot of them have a really bad attitude in the post office. They just can't be bothered to work, so we'll see how he goes, but I can only take 3 at a time to him because he's slow. Maria took, she had, how many did she have? I think she had 4 the other day, plus a European one which just has to be weighed, that nothing has to be typed in, and it took him 15 minutes, and we're not used to that. Like 4 would have taken, Kiara would have taken like 6 minutes to do that. It's quite a difference, isn't it? Yes, I'm liking that. So Maria said to me, don't worry, I'm happy to go traipsing around the place and do mailing for you when you're busy and everything. So, and nobody says anything nasty to her when she goes to the post office. I get all the snippy comments from the people behind. So she doesn't mind doing it. She's not busy usually in the mornings. So she's always wanting to help, and she says that's the best way she can help. So she's very pleased to be involved. Besides the fact that she loves telling people how to do things, and so she had great fun telling the young gentleman, how things were supposed to work, because they don't actually send, like most of them, the post office workers in our area, they're not used to sending the parcels overseas, and quite often, unless they're like express mail service or something like that, and that's a different process. But they're not used to these ones, and I can see that some of them have never done them before, and so I literally have to tell them how to do it. See, I love that. That's changed colour. Good. So I am going to continue on afterwards and do more leaves, but I thought maybe we might address over here, because we don't want just that bit being embroidered. We want to do something over here. Have a sip of smoothie. I'm liking that. I think that might disappear though. And where are my other colors? I've got them in my pouch. So this is like a project pouch where you carry all your bits around for said project. I could use that one. What have I got here? Bits and pieces. Oh, that's that other one. That's probably better, that one. It doesn't have to be the same as the other side. I'm going to pick up this flower. I'll probably use 4 strands. Oh my goodness, can't thread it to save my life. You'll be telling me, just give up and use the threader. That's what you've got it there for. But I know that I can thread these kinds of DMCs into a big-eyed needle like that. Okay, so what have we got going on here? Good colour for this. Just making sure it sits on top of that trim. No, maybe not such a long, not so long. One more. I like how the colour's changing. I didn't cut my thread off, you see, and now it's come through with the DMC. I'll just take that off. It's really quite fun because you can just pick up bits and pieces that you want to colour in or highlight, kind of. Now while I'm stitching, I'm looking at that, thinking what's next. So I'm going to do some stuff on there, I think. They're quite sort of loose petals on this one. Okay, that's that one. I'm just going to jump over here and do these little bits of blue. Just to pick them up a little bit. Okay, and then this one down here. Okay, so that's that bit there. Don't need, I'll put that back in there. Do I have any navies in there? No. I am really enjoying this project. Oh, this is a nice colour. No, it's not quite the right colour. I want it to be a bit more. This was the one I was thinking. I'll do that one there. I'm just doing bits and pieces here and there so you can see how it's going to, I think this is going to be great. And I'm probably not going to do too much of the trunk because now that I'm looking at it again, I feel like it might not need it. But we shall see. I might have to consult with my mum because she's really good at doing this sort of stuff. Oh, so is my sister, of course, but different. This is bit more mum's sort of colours than Sarah's colours. Here I'm just going to do a little, I think I'm just going to do a little back stitch. So that'll take a while. That's something to do in front of the TV. I'll just do a little bit for you. I mean, on the linen, it's almost like a little tapestry. I think the wool embroidery on it is giving it a tapestry-like sort of feel. And of course I did cantha stitch it all down just with the thin cotton. It's a crochet, oh no, a vintage crochet cotton, I think. So I'm literally just doing the little back stitch over the already marked lines. Now his hair's, oh, I think his hair is the branches, is it? Don't know. So that's what's going to happen there. So I put all the colours that I gather that weren't in my pouch, they just all eventually end up in the pouch. See that? So it's slightly raised. And I was thinking that colour for these ones, but I think I might use this one. I'll do some mustard in the centre of that one. I'll do those mustard flowers, and I'll just decide as I go. I think I'll do or put in some mid-tone or the dark, no, maybe the mid-tone on those flowers, even though it's kind of mostly dark, but I'm going to create mid-tone. Okay, so let's go up here. See, it's pretty similar colour, but it's just creating texture. I don't want to change the colours. If you wanted to change the colours, this is when you come in with a different blue. This blue is very slightly variegated. You can hardly see it, but it is very slightly variegated. Oh, no, it's not. That's the other one I'm looking at over there. This one is not variegated, sorry. I told a lie. Not on purpose. Just looking at the wrong one. Now that flower is behind that one, so I need to come over here and do these petals and then go and do that one. Some of them I'm just even putting one stitch because it's covering the colour well enough. And then So just enjoying the process. Yeah, that's going to be good. So I need to go down and do those. And see those bits? I have those come off to this over the edge. And same with those bits over there, and I might do a little bit over there. And then a few little stitches down here. So just showing you all the different things that I'm going to do on here. And I probably won't work on this project again on camera because you've got the sort of go ahead with it. But I will come back and show you when it's done. Just making sure you can see all the bits and pieces that I'm going to work on. Okay. I probably need a little bit more, but I've got that little bit there, but I won't do that now. I've got that piece there. I wanted to choose my colour for there. Maybe I'm going to use this pearl. I don't know what number that is, but I'm going to use that just to get a different sort of shimmer texture. Let's see how we go with that. So for example, this one, I'm going to start up over here. Oops, don't want to, I've got a little bit of smoothie left in there. I don't want to knock that over. And always when you're doing this, and we've said it before, but follow the direction of how you feel like the petal is going. There's not really much of a mid-tone happening at all on this one, so I might just do most of the darker bits, but not all of them. Okay, that one's done. Yes, I'm liking this. I'm pretty happy with it. Okay, well, I'm going to keep on doing that. Not today, but I will keep on doing that. And love how that one turned out. I think I worked on that more off camera. I think I might pick up some of the greens. Probably could use a bit of that green and that one even in there, maybe. And yeah, so just going to keep on slowly plodding at it. Just enjoy it and not rush. And oh, I think I might do those. I'll use this color over here for those bits there. I thought about doing that, but it's going to be at the bottom of the bag, so I won't bother with that. But I would do those little bits there. And I was, oh yeah, that one's gonna, I said that one's going to disappear because I'm going to have a seam. So yeah, I probably wouldn't do that bit there. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. That is it for today. Got it going. And if anyone's doing anything similar, you get yours going. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.